Alright, what up, y'all? It's Izzy. Okay. I'm about to start this off by saying congratulations to that man's LUOL Deng. A first time all-star. All the hard work has paid off. Probably the best defender on the Chicago Bulls. Probably the second best player on that team next to Derrick Rose. Probably one of the most underrated small forwards in the league. Finally gets recognition. Little brother is growing up. He will not be in LeBron's shadow no more. But anyways, that's just me saying that. I know other critics, are haters out there. Skip Bayless. But yeah, the Chicago Bulls are probably my number one contender. And that's not only because I'm from Chicago. You see the Sox hat. That's not only because I'm from Chicago. If I was in fucking buttfuck Canada, I would pick the Chicago Bulls over the Miami Heat any day. You know why? Teams are gonna fail. I didn't expect the Bulls to even. I expected the Bulls, have a series against Miami, 7 games. And they went 5. A couple things ain't go their right way. But like I said, with Derrick Rose on your team, you will always have a chance. This year, the Bulls defense is incredible. Can I say it again? Incredible. Little brother Derrick Rose is going to grow up. You know that saying, when your little brother, when you're a big brother and your little brother gets picked on and he's not, you always, big brother's always beating them in basketball, always whooping them in video games, always beating them down when they having fights and stuff, always picking on them. Derrick Rose is little brother to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh ain't even in the equation. I don't even consider him a big three of them. He shows up whenever he wants to. But Derrick Rose is going to grow up this playoffs. I say it right now. 7:52, February 9, 2012. This is 3-4 months before Eastern Conference Finals. Derrick Rose is going to grow up. Now, Derrick Rose made his 3rd straight All-Star game. Big ups to him. Real talk. He's doing it big for all the Chicago cats, that came out of Chicago that's in the NBA. Dwayne Wade made his little, All-Star game as a starter. Imagine that team. I mean, you got Derrick Rose, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade on the same team. Oh, my gosh. The East should single-handedly whoop the West. But, that's just me personally. But yeah, big shout out, man. Big shout out to Chicago, man. Bulls doing big things out here. Next topic. There's this Asian kid. I don't know where did he come from? All I know, he's from Harvard. And he plays point guard for the New York Knicks. Jeremy Lin is playing out of his mind. Let me say it, out of his mind. Jeremy Lin reminds me of a more explosive. Y'all ready for the name? I don't think y'all ready. Steve Nash. Yes, I said it. There have been many comparisons to Steve Nash of players. Greg Paulus at Duke. Jimmer Fredette. Well, maybe not Jimmer, but Jeremy Lin is looking like he's going to thrive in D'Antoni's offense. Now, maybe it's just him being, having great court vision, and he has. I probably have to say Jeremy Lin has to have. I mean, he went to Harvard, so he's a smart guy. But this dude has to have probably one of the highest basketball IQs of a point guard in the league right now. And he hasn't even been starting. It's his 3rd start. And it's like he's already averaging like 18 points and 8 assists with a steal and, throwing a couple rebounds. Dude is playing out his mind. 2 games, basically 3 games without Amari and Melo. Imagine when they come back. A Knicks is a team that's on the rise. I'm saying that right now. They're on the rise. It looks like with Jeremy Lin, they play with a lot of toughness. He plays defense. He's a better defender than Steve Nash. He's more athletic. He can shoot the ball. He keeps the dribble alive. He does a lot of things very similar to what Steve Nash used to do in that Mike D'Antoni offense. So watch out for the New York Knicks with Jeremy Lin at point guard. That's a team that might, upset a team in the East, and that's a team that might, finish strong in the first half of the season and come on in the second half of the season. So watch out for the New York Knicks and Jeremy Lin. Okay? Next year, hey, sky's the limit. That might be most improved player Jeremy Lin, or he might make the All-Star game thriving in that offense. You never know, but just watch out for them. He can only get better. Now, I'm just going to move on to my next and probably my last topic of the day. Now, today, the Celtics and the Lakers are playing. Now, I know right now it seems like Boston's winning by 3 points in the second quarter with 2:19 left. But this game could go down to the wire. I think Kobe will ultimately end up winning this game because he's been lights out all year. But that's probably the game of the night, and probably gonna be the game of the day. Kobe is a beast, and he's always been a beast since he stepped out of Lower Merion High School. So that's always he's the best player in the game. LeBron, you're second. I'm sorry, you're in the back seat, buddy. But Kobe in the Lakers. Let me say this. Mike Brown, will you please listen to me? Go to the triangle offense. Go to the triangle offense. That team is built around the triangle. Can I say it again? Go to the triangle offense. That's the only way you're gonna win more ball games and be elite in the West at least. If you're gonna let little brother the Clippers, the little brother of your division, step up, or the little brother in that city step up and punch you in the face and knock you down, then you got another thing coming. You got Kobe, Gasol, and Bynum. That's all you need to run the triangle offense. You're gonna get 70 points probably 60 points out of all those guys. Out of those 3 guys, you'll get 60 points a night if you're running that triangle offense effectively. Effectively. You got good shooters on that team. You got a veteran point guard. Please, Mike Brown, run the triangle offense. Kobe is not LeBron. He's not going to be able to run up and down the floor and dunk on people like he's Oscar Robertson or whoever you think he's supposed to be, Superman. Dude is old. He's getting there. His knees are bad. He has a messed up wrist. Run the triangle offense. Please. Now, I'm going to head into my last topic of the day. And that's going to be the Super Bowl. Everybody watched the Super Bowl last weekend. And big up to the New York Giants, man. NASCAR defense, baby. They came right after Tom Brady. I probably got one more topic after that, and that'll be my last topic of the day. But big up to the New York Giants for winning the Super Bowl. They proved everybody wrong, got into the playoffs. They did much of the same like the Packers did last year. Big ups to them. Had a great running game, great offensive line. They were just more physical, made more plays than everybody in the postseason. So I'm going to give a big shout out, big props to Eli Manning for winning two Super Bowls to Peyton's one. Okay? And probably he'll win 2 more by the end of his career, Eli Manning will. And that offense is high octane, man. I ain't going to lie. They got 3 good wide receivers. Depending if Manningham wants to stay or go, it doesn't, I don't know. But they got Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw, a big offensive line, a great defensive line. You know, if they improve that linebacker core, man, sky's the limit for the New York Giants for the next few years. But you know, I'm a Packers fan, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Packers fan, even though I'm from Chicago. The Chicago Bears sucked, you know, when I was growing up. So I'm a Packers fan, a big Brett Favre fan. Damn near, that's my idol. But yeah, big old Packer fan. And I think next year they'll bounce back. I mean, losing to the New York Giants left a sour taste in Aaron Rodgers' mouth, and they probably needed that. They probably needed that because they did not look hungry those last 2-3 games in the NFL in the regular season. So, Packers, I expect greater things from y'all. Okay? Y'all on my #1 contending list to win the Super Bowl. Along with the Ravens. The Ravens need to make more plays so Tom Brady doesn't beat you at the last second or your field goal kicker doesn't miss a field goal. Get Ray Lewis another ring. Get Terrell Suggs his ring. Get Ray Rice his ring. Joe Flacco needs a ring. They're up there with the Packers. I have Green Bay #1, Ravens #2, or you can flip flop either one of those. I think I'll put Ravens #1 right now. Low key, I'll take that back about the Packers. The Packers need to improve that defense. That secondary is sorry. It is sorry. They need to fix that. But anyways, last topic of the day. Shout out to Austin Rivers. If anybody caught that game last night, UNC versus Duke, ridiculous. Austin Rivers with the game-winning 3 to beat the buzzer over Tyler Zeller. Unbelievable. Real talk. Now, I've been looking at, draft prospect boards, and everybody has Anthony Davis, who's, from Chicago, again, as the #1 prospect, or, that kid from Drummond from Connecticut, and you got Jeremy Lamb and whoever else. Austin Rivers, if he comes out of this draft and he slips to whoever the middle of the pack, 15, 16, because people are like, oh, well, he's a tweener and this and that. No. Let me say this. Austin Rivers has game. This man is going to be a beast. A beast in the NBA. In the NBA. Austin Rivers. Okay? Austin Rivers should be your #1 pick. But they're probably not going to pick him, so it doesn't matter. But he's going to be a beast. And shout out to Murray State. Murray State still undefeated, still ranked in the top 10. That's a big team to watch out come tournament time. Watch out for Murray State. The Racers are racing, and they're #1 in my mind. I think they can pull out some victories against some top major opponents. They have 2 or 3 great, good draft prospects who could be first round to middle second round picks. So watch out for Murray State, the Racers. They're coming. They're speeding after y'all. Alright. So I'm going to holler back, man. I'm going to post one of these videos again later on, some tomorrow or something, But shout out, man. I'm going to have my blog up. It's Izzy, man. Just holler back.